Welcome back, you guys. So for this tutorial I am showing you how to make the pants. It's beautiful, isn't it? Very simple to make. So as usual, this is our pattern paper. We have made a 1-inch base line at the top and we're doing the same on the side. It's just like this. So I'm usually using the A4 papers, guys, and just join them together because it's quite difficult to get like the paper pattern, the pattern paper at my fabric store where I am a regular. So I have resorted to rather use the papers. Now I have used about 4 papers for this one. If you haven't subscribed already, you guys, please click on that subscribe button, the notification bell, and then like the video. So we're gonna start with the crotch. Do you guys know how to measure your crotch? You just sit on a chair, 90 degrees, sit on a chair, put your measuring tape from your waist to the side, up to the point where you are sitting or where you are touching the chair. That is your crotch area. Mine is a 12, and then I'm just making a line right there. Just gonna label it out, CR. And then what we're gonna do next is, this is quite simple, you guys. We're gonna measure our hip size. Now I'm a size 40, so what I'm gonna do is divide 40 by 4. I'm getting a 10, so I'm gonna put that here. So, and then once I do that, I'm just gonna add also from 10 by 2.5 inches. I'm just gonna make a 10 there, and then I extended that line by 2.5 inches. So I'm gonna make a straight line from 10 upwards to my waist line, like so. And next I'm gonna go up by 2 inches. I'm gonna go up by 2 inches. We can make it 2.5 just to be consistent. Remember, we went to the side, we extended by 2.5, and then we're gonna join the 2 pieces together using our curve ruler. So what we're gonna do next is just take it from the crotch area and make a straight line to the bottom of where you want the length of your pants to end at. It is that simple. So as I have mentioned to you, I am just using a very short pattern paper, but on the fabric I will be extending the length. So you'll take it from there and all the way down. So what I have done is I have just gone ahead, you guys, to extend the line. It's a straight line for me. And then what I did is just on all the sides I added 0.5 inches or half an inch. That is just for seam allowances. And then now I'm just cutting that out. We are done for the front piece, the pattern for the front piece. It is that simple. So we're gonna extend this. I'm just leaving it there. I'm not gonna cut it there at the top, at the waist point, because I'm still gonna need that to cut the back piece. We're gonna use the same to cut the back piece. Remember, you guys, when we are going to cut our fabric, that you are going to cut this not in a fold, but you're going to cut the fabric folded. Am I making sense? The fabric will not, okay, let me say it will be folded, but you're not going to cut it in a fold. So you're gonna have to, on that fabric, cut 2 pieces of the front. This is the front palazzo, you guys. So you're going to cut 2 pieces of the front, meaning even when you cut, your fabric should be faced right size facing each other or wrong size facing each other to show that you are cutting for 2 legs. So let's just label our piece there. We're gonna call it the front palazzo pants. This is so that we know the difference between the two, because we are going to file this for future projects. So I'm going to make another 4 joint pieces of the pattern paper, and then I'm going to place this front piece on top of it. There, just right there on the 90 degree of the vertical and the horizontal midpoint of our pants, we went out by 2.5 inches, made a marker there, and then we're gonna do the same here. We are just going to extend by 2 inches. Remember, now we are extending for the crotch area of the back side. This is now us doing the back side of the pants, and then we are going to just extend those pieces with a ruler, the markers, like so. So another thing with me is when I am already in the zone, I don't like pinning and doing all of this thing, but now the pants was just moving, this piece was moving, so I had to pin there, and then there we go. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna go in from that point by 1 inch. We're going in by 1 inch. That marker, we're gonna transfer it to our back piece, because we are not going to mark it the same way that we did. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut our 8 inches. We're gonna mark our 8 inches. Remember, our waist point is 28 divided by 4. I got an 8, and then that is what we're gonna mark from that point. This is for our back piece. And then from this point, we're gonna measure our 8 inches. Remember my waist point. Before we do that, let's just extend this line to the other pattern piece, and then from that point, let's measure our 8 inches. We should not forget our 0.5 inches seam allowance. So let's unpin this front piece so that we can now connect that line to that one. So we've just followed the same shape and cut out our fabric, and now we're gonna go down there on the waist point of the front piece. We're gonna go down by 1/2 inch. Then take your ruler and connect it to that end side of the waist point, like so. So we're trying to lower the front side of it. Now don't forget to add your 1/2 inch seam allowance. We're gonna make a band for the waist, so it's important that you add this 1/2 inch so that you can join the waist and the band. We're gonna do the same for the back side, but for the back side, the difference is we are going to take it up. You get what I'm saying? We're not gonna lower it like we did for the front, but rather we're gonna take it up with 1/2 inch. We are done. That's it for the pattern, you guys. We're gonna transfer this to our fabric, and then we're gonna cut out our fabric, and this is what we did. I don't know, for some reason I decided to face down the front piece of the pants, but that is just the front piece. We've already gone out to cut the fabric, as you can see. Remember, we have added the seam allowance for this one, so that is why we did not add any seam allowances on the side. Therefore, you cut it exactly the same way as we have drawn the pattern. And I said to you that you must make sure that the 2 pieces of the fabric, the wrong sizes are facing each other, or the right sizes are facing each other, so that you don't cut one pattern of the same leg. This will be now for both legs, the front part of the legs. So we're going to go ahead and do the same for the back piece. And remember, the length is according to your own desired length. Guys, the same process was followed for the back palazzo pants. We're gonna take everything to the machine, and this is the zipper. We are inserting a side zipper. It will be on my left side. So this is a 20 centimeter zipper. It's a short zipper. And for the waistband, we have cut out, this is, let me get the measuring tape, it's about 17 inches. This is the length, and these are 2 pieces. I did not make one band, long band. I want to join the 2 bands on the sides. I'm going to put an interfacing on this just to firm the waist. And then after that, this is how I'm going to fold it. I will be making about 0.5, yeah, I think it's 5 inches, not 5 inches, 0.5 inches, you guys, for seam allowances. That is half an inch. So let's take everything to the machine. Okay, I'm starting with the front piece. You see what I'm doing now? I am joining from the crotch area, and then we're gonna take it up to the waist area. This is where you join the 2 pieces. So you joining it, although I started the sewing from the waist area, but you just sew it up until the crotch area, and you're going to do the same even for your back piece. This is how it will look. You can go ahead and put it on the overlocker and join everything together so that you can arrive at this beauty. I promise you guys, when you can get the measurements right, you will get it right. Thank you all for watching.